Why don't we have this in the US? Well, that's the thought of this week's 2-Minute Tuesday. While we were in Japan, we noticed some amazing things, and I was constantly thinking, why don't we have this in the US? And so I thought I'd share some of those with you. And number one on that list is a thing called a pusher. What is a pusher, you might ask? Well, in Japan, there's a lot of trains that people ride around on every day, and oftentimes they get very, very crowded. And they don't always all fit on a train. So what they've done is hired a guy that they call a pusher. And what this guy does is that when the cart gets too full and people's arms are still hanging out the side and their head's still not in, this guy comes in and pushes the head in and pushes the arm in, and everyone gets on and everyone gets home fine and safe. Can you imagine having one of those in the US? Imagine how grocery lines would be. Person taking too long with their card, hire a pusher, and that person just gets pushed right out of the way. Really need to use the restroom, but there's a long line at the bathroom? Hire a pusher, and he'll make a way for your relief. Stuck behind someone who didn't notice the light turn green because they were texting? Hire a pusher and watch him push that phone right out of their hand. Men, ever feel like you can't get your wife out the door on time? I know mine can be a real rebel on Sunday mornings. So hire a pusher and you'll see the...
Ladies, has your husband ever said something he shouldn't? Hire a pusher and watch him fly.
April Fools, everyone. Well, at least it was for me. I think Rebel was a little too serious about that pushing. Anyways, getting back to our real list of things that why don't we have in the States, starting off with number one,
a waiter call button. This is simply a button that sits on your table at a restaurant, and when you are ready to order, you press it, and the waiter comes. Need your drink refilled? Press the button, and in moments, a waiter will be there to see what you need. How do we not have this in the States? Number two on our list of why don't we have this in the States? Foot-long shrimp. Yes, foot-long shrimp. No joke, this was a shrimp that was a foot long. I thought foot-long hot dogs were cool until I met this 12-inch seafood wonder. Number three, bullet trains. These trains are fast, traveling at an average of 150 miles an hour. With trains like these in the US, you could get from New York City to Washington, D.C. in less than 2 hours. Number four, 4K television. You've heard of HD TVs? Your typical high-definition TV in the States is 1080p. These 4K TVs have over 4 times as many pixels. Number 5. Stairs that play songs when you walk on them. Wouldn't this make a bad day feel so much better? Of course, you might get tired of your 5-year-old running up and down those stairs. Number 6. Heated mirrors. Not very complex, but absolutely genius. These mirrors stay fog-free no matter how hot a shower you take. Number 7. Heated toilet seats? There are so many buttons on this toilet that it is a little intimidating at first, but really, who wouldn't want a nice warm seat on a cold winter morning? Number 8. Guys don't buy girls things on Valentine's Day. That's right. No more overpriced roses. No more last-minute running to the store for a piece of cardboard with flowery little words written on them. And even better than that, the ladies buy the men gifts on Valentine's Day. Just plain and simple. Your wife brings you chocolate. Guys, how have we missed out on this?
Will, what are you talking about?
Nothing. Well, guys, that's all the time we've got this week. We'll see you next time, I hope.